So at this point, you may have seen the video, the clip, the video that we have made a bunch of videos about already. If you scroll down here on this YouTube channel, we have been talking about New York Rangers captain JT Miller and how fans are fed up. We spoke about the bad news with Miller. We spoke about the viral clip of him against the Vegas Golden Knights, where he just totally gave up on the back check and did not do anything. That was a viral moment, and I think the clip on Twitter has 1.5 million views, something like that. A lot of folks are putting their eyes on JT Miller and the lack of intensity on certain plays. Now, you can say what you want about whether or not JT's straight-legged, non-committal back check against Vegas a few nights ago is an anomaly situation. Oh, he just got caught on a really bad shift. That was like Pierre-Luc Dubois' last shift in Columbus type of bad, but it's not something that happens all the time, right? Well, I'd be lying if I said that I believed that, because any Vancouver Canucks fan would probably go out there and tell you that a clip of JT Miller not really doing much in his own zone, just letting the play go by him and not moving his feet, lackadaisically just gliding back. A lot of Canucks fans would probably tell you that that's a common occurrence with JT. And it's not like, oh, it happens every game type of common, but it's common like it happens every other year as a consistent pattern. Like, let's just go over here and look at the numbers. So JT, the 100-point season that he had, he didn't really do that all too much. The 99-point season that he had, he didn't really do that all too much. But in years 2, 4, and 6 with the Vancouver Canucks, this is where we started to see Miller exhibit those weird, lazy qualities. He would do this every other year, and every other year in between that, he would be a beast. It was such a weird pattern with this guy, that he would be good one year, and then meh the next year, and then a lot better than the year after, and then meh again. Even in the bad years, he had 82 points in 81 games, over a point per game guy for JT, but I think a lot of fans would realize that he wasn't at his peak until that 23-24 season where everything went down. The year after, he had 70 points in 72 games played, split between the Rangers and the Canucks, but this year he's at 12 points in 22, on pace for about 44 total points. So JT has definitely gotten himself into worse and worse point production territory since that 100-point year. We are starting to see more of that lackadaisical backchecking. I feel like it's been showing up more now comparative to any of the other seasons in Vancouver. Like, at this point in the New York Rangers season, I feel like Miller has done that more than he had done that at this point in any time in the Vancouver Canucks previous seasons. We're just seeing it more out of him now. And Rangers fans have been very adamant in expressing their frustration on social media with how this guy has been playing, the lack of point production, and just that lackadaisical nature. I keep on bringing that word up. Lackadaisical, bro. But today we're diving into Miller's response, because yesterday, or I guess 2 days ago for you, there was a post made on the Hockey News by Michael Trakos that I really wanted to dive into here that talks about how the Vancouver Canucks chose wisely in pushing Miller, not Pettersson, out the door last season. Now, of course, this is all in reference to that infamous Ben Hutton clip at this point, the Ben Hutton goal where JT just doesn't really do anything on the back check. Funny enough, they're both former Canucks, so I guess that tickles your funny bone in a way. But Michael Trakos does go out there and say that, yeah, the Canucks made the right choice by keeping Petey and trading Miller away. A choice that a lot of fans were divided by back when the trade was made. Oh, Petey's not good, he's washed, he's this, he's that, he's not confident. Do you really want to have Petey as a leader in the room? Can you win with this guy? You can win with a JT. All those arguments were brought up, and all those arguments are rational. It was a really divisive situation for Vancouver Canucks fans. But Michael Trakos is going out there and saying here that after JT looked like he gave up playing defense in a viral clip that led to a goal against the Vegas Golden Knights on Tuesday, hockey fans from New York to Vancouver ripped into the Rangers captain, who was off to a horrendous start in the Big Apple. The headlines don't look great, neither do the highlights, or rather, the lowlights. After JT looked like he gave up playing defense, Hockey fans, okay, this is the same thing from the header of the article. Let's go out there and read this. Miller says that he has been a mess so far this season. At some point, you look in the mirror, he told reporters after the Rangers lost 3-2 to the Golden Knights. Speaking on behalf of myself, I certainly expect a hell of a lot more production than what I have. It's been less than a year since Miller was traded to the Rangers, but the verdict is in. The Canucks appear to have made the right decision in pushing Miller, not Elias Pettersson, out the door in the midst of last year's drama-filled season. Now here's the thing, right? Like, Miller is the captain of the team, so he does need to take accountability. It's like lesson 0 of being the captain of a National Hockey League team. Maybe Quinn Hughes can take some notes. Okay, no, sorry. Intrusive thoughts, who would have thought? But JT was always really good in speaking to the media. Something about these American guys, they are very outspoken and they're not afraid to really articulate things properly. And JT is a good speaker. I think that he has a very good presence on the microphone. It's just on the ice, you can definitely see that amplifier quality is real. When things are going really well, JT is in the fight, he's getting points, he's doing very productive things, and he's a very valued addition to a team. But if things are going poorly, JT will just make it worse. Like, this guy cannot drag a negative situation team into the limelight and positive side without the support of anybody else. Like, he is not that guy to fully save a team from a disaster situation. And so now you look at some of the media comments like, yeah, this is fine. This is rational. He's taking accountability. But I think a lot of Rangers fans, they're getting kind of tired of seeing this stuff because it's like, oh yeah, I need to be better. I need to be able to do this. I need to do that. But then he doesn't. And a lot of Rangers fans are starting to turn their backs on JT, or at the very least acknowledge that he hasn't been playing well and say that he probably should be put on the IR. Who knows if he's hurt? Let's scroll down and read some more of what Miller has to say here. The article dives into the trade which sent Miller over to Vancouver in the first place. I've never really gauged my game on points, Miller told reporters. Typically, when I bring my game, the points come. That being said, this year, it seems like nothing's really going in the net, so it's making me frustrated. It's hard to control that. It's not just Miller who is feeling frustrated. The Rangers brought in the 35-year-old veteran last year to help them turn around a season that went off the rails. This year, they went one step ahead and named him captain in hopes of changing their losing culture. Miller even created t-shirts that said, "No BS." Now, something's not right about that. Miller is not 35, is he? No, he's 32. Yeah, sorry, the Hockey News, you're 3 years off there, but Miller still was the guy who created the no BS t-shirts, but it's like, oh yeah, no, that was a really BS play when he went out there and just let Dorofeyev or whomever it was waltz away and set up the Ben Hutton goal. Either way, though, this is quite daunting, I'd say, for Rangers fans. This comment over here, he's never really gauged his game on points, that's actually true. Like, I remember when JT had his 100-point season, he said in the media the next year, he was like, yeah, no, I don't care about scoring 100 points again as long as I play better defensively. Like, that's the goal there. I don't care about the points. I just want to be good defensively. And a lot of Canucks fans are like, oh, wow, look at that. What a leader. But of course he's going to go out there and score maybe like 70, 80, 90 points again, right? And then the team imploded, and he was not good. And then he took a leave of absence for reasons unbeknownst to us. And now we're looking at JT Miller as the captain of New York and talking about his play in 2025 as not good enough. So with that in mind, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you are a New York Rangers fan, how do you feel about Miller speaking out about the situation with his play not being up to snuff, not being where it is? And how do you feel about the trade all these months later from Vancouver to New York? Thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.